Did you see Draymond and Steph sharing dinner or a bottle of wine last night?
I didn't see it. I just heard the story today.
What do you think about their bond over 9 seasons of playing together and Draymond wanting to celebrate Steph now in this moment?
Yeah, those guys are great friends, and they have a bond that goes. It's obviously beautiful to watch their bond on the basketball court. They just seamlessly connect with one another at both ends of the floor. It's really fun to watch. But part of the reason it works so well on the floor is that they have a special bond off the floor as well. And so Draymond is always going to be there to celebrate, Steph's accomplishments and vice versa. And they've been through so much together over the years, and I thought it was great that they were able to get together and celebrate Steph's huge accomplishment and achievement, and at Joe's expense.
He took on the challenge of Mitchell, and as you said, had the big night offensively. It didn't impact in any sort of detrimental way his defense. Without him tonight, looking at a guy like Steph Curry with the capabilities he has offensively, Mark, how do you look to corral him in the midst of really some extraordinary numbers he's putting up lately, including 53 against Denver on Monday?
Yeah, he's obviously tough because it's just amazing that he's doing what he's doing when he's the top of everybody's scouting report. There's no one that's going into the game against Golden State and isn't, completely solely focused on him. And yet he's still able to do what he's doing. So, we can't take that lightly. But, it takes an unbelievable amount of engagement. It's amazing the motor that he plays with on the offensive end of the floor, and how frequently he's moving, and how the minute you take your foot off the gas or make one mistake, he's ready to burn you, and he's willing to exert the energy physically to do that. And so you just got to be really, really sharp with him on every possession. And, we got to start with it in transition and picking him up high and picking him up early. And then you got to tag him, through the rest of every single possession with great focus, knowing that, he's an every possession offensive player, and every possession that you're not engaged with him defensively, he's really capable of burning you.
Is there any specific approach you take against a player that's unique like Draymond Green, who has extraordinary passing skill? It seems like he and Curry have that, sort of locked in mentality between one another. They really trust each other. They really play well off of one another. Can you do anything to disrupt their offense as it relates to Green to sort of stymie some of Curry's abilities tonight?
Well, I think with guys like that, you're not going to show them anything they haven't seen. These are veteran players that have played at a really, really high level, and have seen every game plan. And, you're really not going to trick them. And so I think what you have to do is you have to choose a course of action, choose a game plan, and then just commit to it with great discipline, knowing that you're not going to take everything away. I think when you start trying to shut them down, or, shut Green down in his playmaking, or shut Curry down in his scoring, that's where you get into a slippery slope and you end up giving up everything because they're just so good at reading the game. So you got to choose a couple priorities and put all your eggs in those baskets, and then be willing to bet on that over the course of 48 minutes and just take away a couple things. And a lot of nights when you do that, I thought we did that with Utah last night. We didn't take away everything, but I thought the way we pursued and pick and roll, and I thought just the discipline we played with defensively, we took away enough that, they weren't able to get loose for 120 points or whatever. And it gave us a chance to compete in the game and potentially win the game. And obviously our offense wasn't up to par to be able to do that. But I think it's similar against an opponent like Golden State.